literally, I was like, hi.
That's how I would be with Chelsea Handler.
It was that awkward moment where it's just like, hi, and he just was like, okay, and then he just walked away. Dead ass. So just a second ago, Dean, put the camera on Dean.
Right here.
Dean, our producer extraordinaire. He needs a different background, by the way. It looks like we have you in prison. Like you're a hostage.
Right?
Like we put him in the corner and go like that. Anyway, Dean just said.
He needs a safe word.
Yeah, right. How about no? That's a great saying. No, don't do that. No. So Dean just said dead ass.
Unfamiliar.
So I said something. What did I just say? I go, oh, you need to step into the conversation more, Dean. And he goes, dead ass.
Dead ass.
Okay. I don't know what it means. Let's guess what it means. You go first.
Oh, dead ass.
I think it's pretty simple.
Like you're wrong.
You're wrong?
Terrible.
Wait, no, because I said you need to jump in more, and he goes dead ass.
Dead ass.
So he wouldn't
like
be telling.
Damn straight. Oh God, I sound so old.
So how about this? You say, like, because I'm older than you. Dead ass. I believe it means true. Like
true
that's true dad. So I would have said true dad. That's my age. True dad. What would your word have been?
Word.
True dad. Word. All right. What's it mean? All
right. Well, dead ass maybe like 5-6 years ago was really common. You'd use it as like a for real or like seriously kind of substitute.
Yeah, okay.
So somebody says something.
True dat.
Yeah,
Word.
So it's like
word.
True that.
Are you going to the store or are you dead ass going to the store? Those are two.
That's different.
So I mean, you're asking the same thing, but you're asking it with either like slight lingo or like just the direct question.
So one means like, are you going to the store, or are you really going to the store?
Exactly.
For real going
to the store because I need some stuff.
Exactly.
Are you dead ass going to the store? Are you dead?
It's used properly. Good job, guys.
We did good.
But it's like 7 years old though.
Did it?
You did.
What's the new word for that?
We're not saying that anymore. What are we saying now?
What are we saying now?
Work. I feel like
God,
I hear a lot of
say
people saying, no, that's different.
Just say on God a lot when they mean like,
on God?
Real. Like yeah, where they're like, yo, it's so hot outside on God. Like that just
bringing
means
religion
like,
into
it's
it.
just so hot. Like on God, it's that hot outside.
I wonder.
Oh, like Bible, like the Kardashians.
Like Bible.
On God.
I wonder if that's using. I wonder if on God to like Bible beaters is using his name in vain.
I really think Dean, can you answer that one?
No, I don't think he can.
Well, I grew up Catholic, and
is your mom is like, yo, on God, son.
No. No, but like we're not like strict Catholic, so I don't think it would be like that.
You're
that
fluid
stressful.
Catholic.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right, fluid Catholic
Okay.
fluid. Yeah.
All right.
I like that, Dean. Look at us. Celsius. Sponsor us.
Not even. Would you sponsor a Celsius?
Please.
No, I heard they sponsor people.
I know.
They do.
But I don't know if their sponsorship just means sending you free stuff, which
I'm
I'll be
okay
happy
with that.
Me too.
Cases of Celsius.
Cases
Here
all
for it.
day long.
All day, every day, on God.
On God. On God.
On God.
On God.
Conclusion.
That's the name of this podcast. On God.
I am so not cool.
Okay.
Michael Yo, on God. This week, just to start out the pod, this week I am going to be in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
The 9th, I'll be in San Francisco. The 10th and 11th, I'll be in New Jersey. So literally, I'm jumping on a red eye after my show at Cobb's, going to the world famous Stress Factory with Vinny. Did you see the meme
Wow.
they made me?
No.
Oh, the meme for the Stress Factory? I'm going to show it to you.
You have to go to the grease trucks.
The who?
The grease trucks.
What's the grease trucks?
Oh gosh. So when we would like go to bars underage when I was in like high school, the best, because it's Stress Factory's right by Rutgers. They have all these grease trucks and you have to get like the sandwiches. It's kind of like Fat Sal's.
Okay, gotcha.
There's mozzarella sticks and chicken fingers and French fries and just everything you could possibly imagine on these sandwiches.
So I have a guy that's phenomenal. His name is Mark. He makes all my movement graphics, and he made me this one that's freaking amazing. And I'll send it to you so we can put it in.
I'm gonna post that,
dude. It's
Wait, can
hilarious.
you make one of both of us in the Jersey Shore font?
Sure.
I mean,
sure. Well, so I'm gonna send this to Dean right now. So for all the people, you'll be able to see this on the podcast. But it's great. Basically, it's me as Pauly D.
He Pauly D'd you. You know what? Also, Michael, you need to get into the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's airing right now. I performed with Joe Gorga and Frank Catania at Caroline's Comedy Club
of course.
a few months ago. It's so epic. Like, Jersey Housewives are back and better than ever, baby.
Is it better than the original OC and the...
Yes.
100%.
I think so.
Is that because you're from Jersey,
I
though?
100%.
Okay. You're like, I think mine is better because I'm from there.
It's totally better.
Well,
It's
I want to
really good this year, though.
Well, we made an arrangement, Jackie. You said whatever I need to watch, you're going to send me, I will watch it.
This week, it starts today. We got Summer House, then we have Real Housewives of New Jersey, and then we have Vanderpump Rules.
I love Vanderpump.
I know. Do you know I was on Vanderpump?
I do.
Yeah,
and who else?
So I was in like a comedy squad. So Heather McDonald was actually on the show we did. We sold out the Hollywood Improv and they filmed it. But the whole like scandal on Vanderpump was that for like we did sketches and stand up. And one of our sketches, I didn't know this. Kristen Doty at the time used like a dick pic, Jax's like dick pic under like a Vincent Van Gogh image. And so it caused all this controversy, but like inside baseball, when we were filming after the show, we were all tired. We were sick of filming and Jim Jeffries randomly showed up. And
what?
The way they stopped filming, Jim mooned the camera in the like bar area of the Hollywood Improv. And they were like, okay, we're done. Like it was epic. And
I love Jim.
Jim is actually really close with Lisa Vanderpump. We went to Jim's baby shower, and this was like COVID times. So to get into the baby shower, you all had to take a test. And we walk in, and in the holding area was Lisa Vanderpump, Jay Leno, and Tommy and I. And we were all just like waiting for her COVID results. It was so awkward, but amazing.
Yeah, I tell you, man, I love Jim. Jim is such a great and giving guy. You know, he's a guy that
I love him and his wife Tazy.
They're amazing. Yeah. Here's the thing is, there's a couple comedians I've wanted to be friends with, you know, and Jim is one. I'm friends with him. It's Bill Burr's the other. And I just get so like fanboy out around him. I can't even talk to him. Bill Burr. And I heard he's the nicest guy.
He's so nice.
Because now I'm like, we got kids. We can talk about kids. I remember the first time I ever met Bill Burr. We were at the South Beach Comedy Festival. I had a show. He had the big room. I had the small room. And in between, like my show ended and he was about 10 minutes from going out. So he saw me in the hallway. This is early 2000. No, I started comedy in 2012. So this is maybe 2015. Okay. So 3 years in. And he sees me and goes, because I was on TV a bunch. He goes, you're that guy, you know? And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then he goes, I go, Michael, yo. He goes, hi. He goes, hi, Bill Burr. And then I just look at him and go, hi. And then he goes, I freeze, right? And he looks at me and goes, okay, and walks away. I'm like, literally, I was like, hi.
That's how I would be with Chelsea Handler.
It was that awkward moment where it's just like, hi. And he just was like, okay. And then he just walked away.
Oh God, so does Bill just think you're a complete weirdo?
Probably so.
What
like,
a nerd.
I really want to know Bill Burr. Like, no one, but no, I didn't, like, here's the thing. It's like friends. I don't want to be forced upon them. No. I don't want, organically,
it's gotta happen.
But now that I put it out there, is it ever going to be organic?
Well, no, but you can just make fun of yourself. Like, you can constantly make fun of yourself to Bill Burr. Like, that's going to be your shtick with Bill, is that, like, you are, like, bromance
When I blow up, he can be that, what is it, Kimmel, where he always cuts out Mark Wahlberg?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
So he'll be the guy that never shows up for my interview. Exactly. Hey, we're going to have Bill Burr today on the show.
You're going to manifest this in 2024.
It's 2023, by the way.
It's going to take you a while. Okay, we can't force it, you know?
That's right.
Right? You got to play this right.
So 2024, me and Bill Burr will be friends.
You can't be desperate for Burr.
Yeah, right?
But Burr fever.
But I've been waiting all my life for Burr.
Burr fever.
I got Burr fever.
That just made me feel weird inside.
It's going to be his next special, Burr fever.
Oh, that's good. Well,
why is it good now?
See, when you speak up, Dean, things happen.
See?
Right?
And make sure who's ever editing, cut to Dean when he says something, please. Even when he doesn't say anything, he's young. Just put the camera on him.
Just put the camera on that nice, young, supple skin.
We just should put him on the lower third, just his live view of the whole
rolling his eyes.
Just my reactions to everything.
It's like, man, these people are not on God.
Can't take it. They
not on God.
Callback. Oh my God, do you do comedy?
Dude, I do comedy. I do
Comedia?
Comedian.
Chlamydia? I don't know. Not
Okay.
chlamydia. Okay.
What are we talking about?
Jake Paul versus Tom Fury.
Is that his name? Tom Fury?
Isn't Tommy Fury?
Tommy
Fury.
Okay,
I called him Tom. Like
you're his friend.
right?
Oh, you know,
Tommy.
me and Tom.
Me and Tom.
You know.
I mean, yes, let's talk about the fight, but I think the bigger story here is Drake betting $400,000 on Jake Paul winning. So Drake, if Jake, this is a lot of Drake, it's a lot here. So if Jake had won, Drake would have won $1.4 million.
Was he the underdog? He must have been the underdog.
He must have been the underdog, yeah.
Well, I mean, but look, I was talking to, was I talking to you about this? $400,000 to Drake is nothing.
It's like $40.
Because it is. It's like I did it like this. A person that has $100,000, right? $5,000 is 5% of their income, right? So we talked about Beyonce going to Abu Dhabi or wherever she went, Dubai. For $27 or $30 million for an hour.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, that's a lot of money. But is it a lot of money to her? No. That's probably less than 5% of her income, 20-something million dollars.
I'm really bad at math, Michael.
Well, I don't know how much you make, but I'm guessing. If they're billionaires, that's less than...
It's like nothing.
That's nothing, right?
Yeah. So this was like nothing for
Like
Drake.
$30 million wouldn't even get Jeff Bezos out of bed. Can you imagine? It's like, hey, Jeff, we got you for an appearance for $30 million. He's like, nah.
I'm going to nap.
My stock will make that in 30 seconds. Oh, just made it.
God.
And I used to wonder, how would it be having all that money? Because both of us have very successful friends in the comedy business.
Yeah.
But they don't make that kind of money.
Not that FU money.
Yeah, like $27 million they'll make in a year, maybe a little bit more. But when you talk about an hour, or not Jeff Bezos, but when you're just talking about Beyonce showing up for an hour, getting $27 million, and she probably was like, oh,
God.
because it's probably less than 5%. If I had to guess, I would say that's 2.7. That $27 million is probably 2.7 of her and Jay-Z's full percent.
Are they billionaires at this point?
I would
Are they in
imagine
the billions?
I would
they have to be, right,
Yeah.
Dean?
I'm finding
He's
out
doing
right
it.
now.
See, he's on it though.
He's
See,
on
as soon
it.
as you ask, Dean's on it. And this is where we put him in the lower
Yeah, they
third
both
looking
are.
up stuff.
They both
In
are.
it.
Together
In it to
together
win
they
it.
are.
Together they're billionaires.
Okay. That's
So
cool.
then that $27 million to a billionaire is 2.7% of their income.
Mm-hmm.
So it's less than, it's 2 points. So
It's like nothing.
if she ever were to say no,
Whatever.
you got to look at that. It's like, oh, that's nothing to her.
Yeah, to us.
To us, it's
imagine?
everything.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine saying no to $200 for a set.
Exactly at this point, right?
Same.
So I also, did you watch any of the like reporters or interviews during this fight?
No.
Okay, so another like mic drop moment. So a reporter was interviewing Logan Paul, Jake Paul's older brother, like more successful fighter.
Wait. Okay, Logan, which one has the big podcast?
Logan.
Okay.
Logan.
Yeah.
So I feel like this was kind of like the little bros like fighting because Logan Paul is like the more popular like fighter podcast, everything. And then Tommy Fury's older brother is also the heavyweight champion of the world.
So these are two people that really don't box?
Well, okay. Tommy has been boxing
So he's a real
fighting
fighter.
since 2018, but you would love this because you love like reality love shows.
Yeah.
He was on Love Island, and that's where he met his wife, Molly. He literally was like, I'm going to tap out of fighting for a little bit. I'm going to go on Love Island.
Well, you know what, man? Look, we make fun of it and we have fun. I don't want to say make. We have fun with it, but you got to have your hands in a bunch of different things. Exactly. So this is the slack I'm hearing from Logan to Jay. They don't fight real fighters. Yeah. And this was a real fighter, but not like a champion fighter or anything. So, and he lost to this
fighter, yeah.
To this fighter / Love Island
reality
character.
Yeah.
Which is great. Like I'm not like I would never fight, so good for them.
What?
Like,
no?
No.
You're not going to be training with Dave Goggins?
Oh, I'll run. If they want
run.
to, when my knee's better, if they want to go 24 miles, let's go. Because David Goggins, you know how we do it, David Goggins. You're the reason I got my nerves.
It's bad.
I'm putting it down right here. I want you and Dave Goggins to fight Logan Paul and Tommy Fury. I would live for this.
Can you imagine? David Guines, Navy SEAL, like
You
he's
guys would maybe win. No, you wouldn't.
no. I get punched one time, I'm out.
Yeah, you're like, I'm good. I'm gonna take myself
So
out.
so Fury won.
Fury won.
Oh, reporters.
Okay,
what
so
happened?
the reporter was
Okay.
really funny. I feel bad for the reporter. I feel like, okay, so the reporter was like, Logan, like, what do you want to say to your brother, Jake? And Logan was like, I love you, man. And the reporter just went, I love you too. Like, everyone was like,
What?
So you smoked
he's
weed
talking
before
to
the
his
pod?
brother. But maybe the reporter was saying, I love you too to Jake Paul. I don't
That's
know.
what it is.
Right?
I love you too.
It's
yeah.
really funny. You should put the clip up. I
Put the
feel
clip
like-
up. Jackie says put
Yeah,
up. But when we
wait.
put up clips, man, we get
Oh, you
flagged.
did? Okay, don't.
Unless
I
it's
just
on
did
Inst-
a really good reenactment. We don't need a clip.
Yeah, okay, let's reenact it so we don't need to put up the clip.
Okay.
Put us in a box as the clip.
Okay.
And who am I, the reporter?
You
or-
could be the reporter.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
and I'm Logan.
Okay, so is there anything you want to say to your brother Logan?
I just want to say I love you, Jake. You're great. I love you, man.
I love you too.
And then I seen.
See, there it is.
Oh my god.
That should be
wow.
our thing. We don't put up clips. We just reenact
We just
the clips.
reenact them.
And then and then you put up the TMZ. Do.
Exactly. Scorsese, stop stalking us after that clip.
Right. My
Wow.
phone is blowing up right
Blowing
now.
up.
Okay, so we got that. I want to talk about.
Yeah.
This is random, but I saw stories about it. What's your favorite Hollywood couple?
Oh, actually, I love Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
I like them.
They're like, I think they have a lot of fun together.
I do.
And I feel like they roast each other a lot.
Yes, but my
know.
favorite couple,
Who's your fave?
Ryan Reynolds and Blake
I
Lively.
knew you were gonna say that.
I love them.
Yes.
I love Ryan Reynolds. I think
I love him too.
I think he is so talented. I think
hot.
he's so okay. So this is interesting. This is interesting
'Cause he's funny.
He's fun, but do you think he's hot or does he look like an average white dude?
He looks like an average white dude, but like who's leveled up. But
Who's
he's
leveled
not
up?
like he also has a Ryan Gosling effect. Like I feel like if Ryan Gosling didn't have the Ryan Gosling personality, he would not be as.
But what
hot
is
as
the
we all
Ryan
think.
Gosling personality?
It's a vibe, Michael. I don't know. I can't
Yeah,
bottle it.
because to
or
me, when I
everyone
see
would have it.
when I see both of these guys, I go, oh, there's. If you go to Austin, Texas, all the guys look
Everyone
like
looks like that.
So it's kind of like
Chicago guys, they look like that. They're,
Right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
not Jersey guys. though.
Not. I was literally in my head. I was like, not Jersey guys.
Not Jersey guys.
Not your Pauly D meme. That's what they look like there.
Oh, by the way, I'm being in New Jersey this weekend. Snooki, me and Snooki worked at MTV Red Carpet together. Snooki, come on out to the show, girl. I got you. I'll pay for your
Love
tickets.
Snooki.
Snooki's so great.
the
Do you
greatest.
remember the first promo that blew up that show? She got knocked out.
Got knocked
Do you
out.
remember the first? Dean, he's too young. He wouldn't even know. He's 12.
know.
He was 12.
12?
He was 12.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Jersey Shore came out like 10, 12 years ago?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on one second.
No. I actually played Sammy Sweetheart in a.
When did Jersey Shore come out? Stop bragging and let me find out. This info.
You traumatized me. Run. Don't you believe it? Wow,
Okay,
guys.
okay, no talking, no talk. Because when did Jersey Shore come out? 2009. How old were you in 2009?
I was either 8 or 9.
Oh my God. Did you card him before he came in here?
I barely passed, Jackie.
He
Barely.
was 8 or 9 years old when
were
Jersey
9.
Shore came out. So the
You
big,
missed it, bro.
the big
I did
promo
miss it.
for the show was this girl. Do you know who Snooki is now?
Do you know?
Okay, well, she's this little. Well, how would you describe her?
I mean, she's very tan and she's got a poof.
Yeah,
And
she did.
Yeah, she
She
well,
was-
she did.
She was a party girl. Imagine
Party's here. That's
Yeah.
what she used to say.
So the promo was her getting punched in the face by a dude to promote the show.
We don't promote.
No, we
No,
don't condone that.
We don't condone
But that was but that's the difference in
was the
TV.
thing.
That was the promo.
It was like that's what like now like, MTV would be canceled.
Dude, that was a promo. A girl
Yeah,
getting
she got
punched in the
punched.
face.
I
I got to
know.
write a bit about that.
Yeah,
Hold on.
there you go. Write that
But
down.
that's the difference of 2009 and TV today.
Exactly.
That would never
the
be
golden
accepted.
age of television.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you know whenever we go home to Jersey, Tommy's parents live like in the town where the Jersey Shore house is, and we go to all those bars in Seaside. We call it
The-
Sleeside.
Do you purposely do that to try to see Snooki or anything? Have you ever met any of them?
The way you want to be friends with Bill Burr is my chokehold that Snooki has on me. Well, I love Pauly D. He's from Rhode Island. I went to URI. Shout out URI. So I love Pauly D. He's like my favorite.
Watch this, Dean. One day she's gonna come and do the show. Okay, we got a special day, and Pauly D's gonna walk in, and then I'm gonna surprise. I'm not gonna tell her when it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do that. Would you lose your ish?
I would be how you were when you met Bill Burr. I would just be like.
But you'll have a whole hour to recuperate, and because we'll be doing a podcast together with
Oh my God, we're gonna go back.
He's so fun or fun?
No, I said it would be so fun.
Oh, I thought you said he is so fun.
No, I don't know. Oh my God, but I love Snooki too.
Snooki's so fun and great.
God, I love her. I think JWoww would be fun. I love her vibe. She's like really cool and fun.
Pauly,
Angelina, I'm not here for.
What about Vinny? You don't like Vinny?
I don't.
He's all about the eating, right? And
yeah, and he thinks he's funny, and I know it's like a thing now where like he thinks he's funny, but he's not funny, and it's a whole thing. I don't know, but
is that a thing? I don't even know.
That's like a thing with Vinny. Yeah, he thinks he's a comic. It's like
does he do stand up?
No, he tries. I feel like he tries to on the show though. It's really bad. But Vinny is. I love that he's a mama's boy. I do love that.
And he's in Vegas. He lives here too.
He does Chippendales. Does he do Chippendales?
Yeah.
Seasonally.
I didn't say that word. I'm sorry. Magic Mike Live.
That is the clip. That is the clip. Jackie saying Chippendale. And we'll slow it. Chippendale. She's with Magic Mike though.
Yeah, it's way better. Anyway. No, but I respect it. Like, he got in shape for it. Like, do you, Vinny? Like, it's cool to put yourself out there, but he's not my favorite.
Do you feel pressure to stay in shape because you're on Magic Mike and you're around all these guys that are in shape?
I mean, no. Actually, I feel like...
Now, don't take this the wrong way. Or is it better for you not to be super in shape because every girl wants to relate to you?
I am relatable. Like, when I first started, I'm not going to lie, I lost a ton of weight because it was just so many shows. I wasn't used to it. And also, I wear, 3 costumes at one point. And, I can't... This is terrible TMI. If I have an upset stomach, before the show, I have to continue for 90 minutes. So, I was, not eating that much before the show.
Yeah, because,
I lost a lot of weight, and I feel like it didn't look that good. I like to be strong.
Some people don't look good because they lose everything in their face, and then
it makes all these chins you're seeing right here. That's on purpose. It is. It's But no, I feel
my studio
even the mic
was
like pop it off.
The mic was like, "Yo, slow down, girl."
I think for me, it doesn't matter. I'm relatable, just how I act on stage.
No, you are. You're great.
But I don't feel that pressure. I do want to feel fit though, endurance wise, it's a lot. So in that sense, I want to be fit, but I don't feel the need to stay really skinny for the show.
Good for you. You're being you.
I'm being me.
And that's the whole thing. You got to find, I remember, and this is not even trying to one up your story or anything. Yeah. You'll find your identity and you'll find out who you are and you stay true to it. I remember my friend was a big casting director. Now he's a big time dude at Netflix, but he called me in for to host this In the Wild show, right? Okay. It went to Bears, obviously, the Bears Grill dude. But so I didn't know who I was as a host. I'm not an outdoors guy at all. So I'm like, let me act like an outdoor guy. Instead of, he wanted me to be funny and be like, I don't like, but I'm like, so I'm like, I love this. And I'm talking Australian. And he calls me up. He goes, that's the worst audition I've ever seen in my life. He goes, who are you? He goes, you're trying to talk about something. You have no idea what because I'm like, let me play this macho In the Wild jungle guy. And for some reason, I put a little accent on it. This is when I first started hosting.
I want to see this audition.
No, I don't. I hope he burned it.
Why would you
but
put that
one of my best friends, he called me and goes, just want to let you, because I thought it was good news. He called me. He goes, hey, he goes, I saw your audition. I go, yeah. He goes, that was the worst audition I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
And he goes, you need to learn how to be you in your auditions because you were trying to act like an outdoors guy.
Totally.
I was expecting the opposite where it's going to be funny because you don't like the outdoors. Because I know you don't. We're friends.
Yeah.
So it was pretty funny.
Authenticity.
It was one of those moments where it's like, I need to be myself. I need to find out who I am. And stand-up helped me find that out.
Totally. Because the thing is, I feel like you, as a man, you're like, no, I should seem like manly and like 100%. I should like the outdoors, but it's like funnier and more authentic to you that you don't and just own it.
And if a dude that really is like that gets the job, well, you wouldn't have got that job anyway.
Exactly.
They gave it to Bear Grylls. That dude is for real. Like, he's like that, you know? I'm not that dude.
I mean, his name alone.
Yeah, Bear.
Okay. That's his birthright.
Like, if I touch a bug, I'll freak out. You know, I like, can you imagine? I would have to pretend like it didn't bother me.
I respect that, though. I'm not like a camping. I'm not real.
No.
I'm pretty high maintenance.
Like, why would I want to go into the wild and camp?
That sounds awful.
Horrible.
Awful.
I'll go glamping.
I love that about you. Let's go glamping.
I'll go glamping.
How about we host a glamping show? Like finding places where we could go glamping. We'll go glamp.
Yeah.
I'll bring the sheet masks and the face rollers.
Yes. I'm all about that, but I'm not going to sit in a wild where a bear can just open up your tent and be like, yo, what's up?
Absolutely not. I'm watching. You need to watch The Last of Us right now. It's
what is
making
that?
me, oh my God. Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Pedro. Yeah, I know Pedro.
The Last of Us. But it's like basically like The Walking Dead. Like the earth is like coming to an end.
See, I don't like those shows.
I didn't either, but I think you'll enjoy this. You really will. I don't like shows like that either. I never watched The Walking Dead.
You know what show I loved and a lot of people didn't like it is Heist. Money Heist on Netflix. It's so good, but it's dubbed in English. So good.
Really?
So good. A lot of people hate it, but man, this show. So this is what's interesting about the show and the strength of Netflix. Sometimes the show was canceled. It was in Canada, and they were dubbing it. It was shot in Italy, and they put it out over there, but it got canceled after 2 years. They put it on Netflix. It was one of the biggest shows overseas on Netflix. He shot 4 more seasons because they revived it. And I was looking, because I was like, this cast, nobody knew who they were before Netflix got it. These people had like, at the end of the show, because I went back in their Instagram, they had like 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers. Now they got like 20 million. And that just shows you, it's kind of like what I talked about Rogan when we were talking. It's the same with stand-up. It's about exposure because there's a lot of funny people. It's just what funny people are going to get exposed. Exactly. It's like American Idol. There's a lot of great singers, but if you win that show, you'll be exposed.
Yeah, there's eyes on you.
There's eyes on you. And that's what it's really about. So I think our goal in our industry is to try to get as many eyes on us to the people you want to be your audience. Because now it's so niche. You can't just be like, I want everybody to like me. Because everybody's not like that anymore.
No,
it's so niche. It's so niche.
Right.
So
we got picky. We've got high quality palette listeners.
Well, I think because there's so many options too. Before it's like you had 3 TV stations that go off at like midnight, and that's all you had. So you had to watch them.
I know there's so many options now, but it's great. There's more jobs for actors. We love that.
There you go.
Yes. Actually, speaking of jobs for actors.
Yes.
Okay, I have two little storylines.
Give them to me.
Okay, the Mean Girls sequel. Or like they're gonna like.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan wants to do it again.
Yeah, they want to do it again, but they offered Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams like not that much money, so they said like no to doing it. Which I think that's so stupid. I would be throwing money at these actresses. Do you know
who's doing the movie though?
I mean, right now I feel like Lacey Chabert would sign on. I don't know who's producing it. But I feel like it's a big enough deal.
But I also believe it'll be very successful getting a new cast and just rebooting it.
I don't know.
I do.
No,
I do.
No. I don't want to see that.
You don't want to see it.
Because you're old.
Because you're like me. Oh, they're going for a new generation. I would just reboot it and just do a young, hot cast.
Oh, that actually.
Like Lucy Hale 10 years ago. Find the Lucy Hale that was 10 years ago.
Like the girl from Outer Banks or like the Euphoria girls. Like put them in it.
And that's how you do it.
Okay.
You just reboot the whole thing. Because look, you got, let's be honest. Lindsay Lohan is a mom now. She would be the mom in the show.
She would be the mom.
She'll do a guest appearance, be the mom.
You're right. She would be the Amy Poehler character.
Exactly.
That would be Lindsay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's how I would do the show. I would like I don't know if I can say, but I think I told her I auditioned for a movie with Lindsay Lohan. I can't say which movie, but to be like her man in it.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm probably not even supposed to say that. So.
I mean, whatever. It's
Whatever.
Fine. You
I
didn't say
didn't
what
get
movie.
it
You didn't
anyway.
say what network.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
fine.
get it anyway.
Did they shoot the movie already?
No.
Oh. Maybe we'll cut that. No. Whatever. It's fine.
Whatever.
You went to an audition that was for a Lindsay Lohan movie. That's
Even though they
not
said,
breaking
please
news.
don't talk about this audition.
I mean, whatever. It's
Yeah,
know.
but I know I didn't get it because I did it right before my knee surgery, which was now 5 days ago, 6 days ago. They haven't called me. Sometimes it takes months. But I also didn't feel like the audition was good.
Really?
But that's what makes me think I'm going to get a call back because every actor I talk to, the ones you don't think that are good are the ones that go, oh, this is great.
Yeah. Or, well, like.
Or it was just bad. Is
Yeah,
that
or
what-
it was just bad. I feel like the ones where I'm like, well, that was easy, or like that just felt like great. Like that's usually what you book.
Yeah.
I don't. Not the ones where I'm walking out of the room like fucking nailed it. Like
Yeah.
no, that's not what I book. But the ones that
It's
I'm
not
just
walking
like,
out the room now. It's walking off the Zoom.
It's walking off the Zoom. I'm not.
Yo,
gonna lie.
kill that Zoom, son.
Yes. And you press the stop button. Killed it.
No, but so we'll see what happens. I don't think I got it.
Oh well, I hope you got
Because
it.
I think I'm too old to play her man.
I don't think so.
Oh, I am. I look, I mean, age-wise.
Are you kidding me? When I walk around LA with my dad's like, everyone thinks you're my girlfriend. Like, I feel like older men with like young
yeah,
women,
but to
that's
put
like
that
a
on
thing.
camera, that's kind of creepy, though, right?
It's been happening for decades.
I guess.
Yes. Yeah. Come on. Positive
Well,
energy. Let's manifest
Well,
this
I was
role,
looking
Michael.
up Lindsay. I was looking up Lindsay's age and my age, and
Yeah?
it's exactly the same as me and my wife.
Okay, so that's
So.
fine.
No, it's fine, but I don't know if they want to put that on camera.
movies?
But I love that they're trying to make it an interracial couple. I get excited because when I was
cool.
growing up, they didn't have that.
That wouldn't have been a thing. Wait,
But-
can I guess? Is it the Freaky Friday sequel?
I can't say.
Because Jamie Lee Curtis just said on the red carpet that they're going to do a Freaky Friday sequel. with
Actually,
Lindsay Lohan.
can I be honest with you? I don't even know what movie it was for. They were just like, they told me it's Lindsay, and they said you could be her man. Because
cool.
and they sent me the whole script.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's like, I just had an audition for a cheeseburger commercial, but they wouldn't tell us what cheeseburger
Yeah,
chain
it's just
it
like
was.
that.
Same thing. I totally get how you feel, Michael. It's like the same. Like game changer. Like me biting into a cheeseburger. I'm gonna be famous. You being the romantic lead in the Lindsay Lohan movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're living the same life.
We almost started living
We
this.
really are. Just like me.
All right. So we talked about favorite celebrity couple. What do you got next?
Zendaya.
Okay, now let me tell you, her dad. I got all these random stories.
Not where I thought this was
go.
going.
So I'm at the gym. I used to go to Equinox in Hollywood, and this guy was always super. No, I'm not bragging about the gym. I'm just letting you know
Okay.
what. I guess I could have just said gym, right? So I was at.
No, I love it.
No,
Details.
I was at this. I'm a comic. I try to give details.
Great.
So I was at a gym.
I was
that
a
started,
crunch girl. I couldn't afford it. I'm sorry.
I was at a gym that started with an E, and we're hanging out. This guy would always talk to me when I was on. Like he would always get beside me, or I would always, because by the timing, all of them be filled except these two. So it's kind of you go the same. Everybody knew their role at that time in the morning. Everybody's like, "This is mine. This is yours. This is yours."
I like that.
So he always just talked to me. And then one day he goes, "Oh, you interviewed my daughter last night." And I go, "Really?" This is like 10, 12 years ago. Yeah, and Zendaya. Because she was in something. I forgot what she was in 12 years ago.
Shake it up. It's called Shake It Up.
Take it.
Look at that.
See, I
See,
know
Watched
because
it
that's
when he
it.
was a
Yeah.
child.
See?
It was his
Because
favorite
that's
Disney
his age.
show.
Because
That's
that's,
his
see?
age.
Shake it up,
We
right?
were in college.
See? So shake it up. And he goes, I think, as not a father bragging, but he goes, I think she's going to be really big. And I go, oh, that's cool. That's cool. And I'll never forget that because now when I see him occasionally, it's kind of like he never says anything about it. But I'm like, dude, you called it, man. Like, that's so cool to believe in your child like that. And I don't even know if they're close because I
know
felt
she's
like
really
they were.
close with her mom.
Yeah, I'd never hear her talk about her dad.
No.
So it's kind of maybe, I don't know where his head was at when he told me this 12 years ago. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if it was really her dad, but I would imagine
Michael
it was.
talking about just like a random dude. And Equinox.
Some dude. Zendaya, yeah.
A crazy person. Equinox is in West Hollywood. It's someone like
Right?
coming down off their like Molly trip from the night before. You interviewed my daughter.
So there's this other guy that was staying next to me on the elliptical on the other side or treadmill, And
Lindsay Lohan's dad, was it Michael Lohan?
no, Michael Lohan. Dude, I got stories about all these. Michael Lohan, every time I'm in West Palm, he comes to the show.
What?
He loves my comedy.
He's a stand for Michael Yo.
That's right. He'll come out for a show, man.
Right? That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird.
That's so
it's cool.
random.
It's so random. Yeah, it's
Is he
weird.
normal?
I'm sorry, weird is the wrong word.
Yeah.
I think it's very cool and random that whenever I'm in town, they'll be like, knock on the dressing room door. They go, "Hey, we have a guest for you." I'm like, "Who? Michael Lohan?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'll hang out with him. And I don't know if he's married or not still, but back then he was married to this lady. So yeah, random. Anyway, moving forward, another guy was sitting next to me or walk next to me or run next to me on the treadmill. And he looked familiar, but I didn't really know. So a year goes by, right? I'm hearing about all my friends get opportunities, like in the hosting world and things like this. One of my friends got a TV show. And finally, I see his picture with Jennifer Lopez, right? And then I'm like, oh, that's, what's his name? I want to make sure I'm right. Is it Tommy Mottola?
Tommy Mottola?
No. Who's her Jennifer Lopez's manager? Hold on. Jennifer Lopez's manager.
Tommy Medina? Tom Medina?
Well,
Is
it
a
won't
Medina?
pick it up if you keep talking.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. Who is Jennifer Lopez's manager? Benny Medina. Benny Medina. So for a year, he was hiring a bunch of my friends for shows, and we kept talking, but he didn't know what I did. So then I found out, and then I still didn't tell him, but it's weird how the world is so close to you. Like literally, Benny Medina, one of the biggest managers in the world, would be so nice and like want to talk to me. And I never pitched myself for anything, but then I feel good about that too.
Good.
I feel good about that.
Now if you see him again, you could just be like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
And then you could pitch yourself.
But I was talking to Marlon Wayans. I remember Marlon Wayans. He was like, "Yo, man, closed mouths don't get fed. You gotta ask for favors.
Yeah.
In this industry, you gotta ask for favors." And I've always, like my wife knows, I have a hard time asking people for favors.
I do
You know what I
too.
mean? That's why I like Vegas. You don't have to ask people for anything.
It's a very small community here.
Yeah, that's
you
what I
know?
like about it.
And everyone wants to, I feel like, help each other here. It feels different
I
than
do-
Hollywood.
yes.
It really, I was talking to Perez Hilton last night about this,
Yeah.
actually. It's very welcoming, which I love. And I love that because.
And you know what? People, no matter how, like, because Perez is honest, no matter how shady your past is, people look at you now, I feel here, like how you are now, rather
Totally.
than, like, they kind of, you don't lose your past. But here, they're like, they don't really care
like
about
a
it.
rebirth when you move here. Tell me about it. That's it. I don't know if it's because everyone's like a dumpster fire that's here. Or we
Well,
have
what
so
type
many
of people
dumpster
are you
fires.
hanging out with? You're hanging out with all these models that have all their clothes off all day.
I know. They're
And
so
Magic
hot.
Mike.
It's great.
Is your husband jealous at all?
I don't think so. I think
Has he
the
ever made a
first-
comment like,
No, I feel like everyone when I first booked it was kind of like, "Are you cool with this?" Like we come from like very old school Italian families. Like he is like I feel like everyone was like, "What are you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
You know. But now, once you come see the show, you realize it's like a Broadway show
okay,
with really hot dancers and their shirts are off. But you realize how like the high quality and like it does highlight all the things I do. So he's so proud. He goes to the shows. He's high-fiving all the guys. Like he's going this Thursday. Like
really?
Oh
Do
my
you
God.
have friends in town or just goes?
He just goes by himself. No, yeah. He's just.
Like, okay.
I have a writer friend who's
I
in
was like,
town.
I think they're turning him.
I know. Right? So no, he loves it. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm human. Like if it was reversed, I'd be losing my fucking mind.
Yeah, I mean,
I could
wouldn't
not
you? Could
handle
you
that.
imagine
I'd be like, no.
your husband hosting a show with like burlesque dancers all the time?
Oh God, that would be so awful.
But I think it's harder for
I'm a monster.
women. Now, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I would think because guys are so physical,
yeah,
it's hard for a woman to trust a guy because they know they're physical. Where women,
different.
it's different. Yes,
I do think it's different.
Yeah.
You know, like I hate to say this, like men are all
Because it's
about
double
visuals.
standards. Yeah.
It is double
But it
standards.
is true.
But I feel like that would just be, I don't
Put
know
it
if I
like
could
this:
do that.
I would say it's harder for a man to stay loyal in that situation than a woman.
I think so too.
Now they both could be
We're
unloyal,
gonna
but I
get a
think
lot of hate for that, but I don't care. I think
Yeah.
it is. And there's so many factors that go into cheating and all. We
Yeah.
could that's a whole
That's a
nother
whole
podcast.
episode.
We could definitely do a whole episode on
Yeah.
that. But I definitely
why? Do you cheat a lot? Because I have no stories of cheating. I'm just
I
saying.
have no stories of cheating.
I've been cheated
either.
on once.
You have?
Yeah, and I caught him.
How?
But you know something's up. We'll talk about that on another episode. We should talk about, have you ever caught someone cheating on you?
I caught someone who was actually engaged that I didn't know they were engaged when we were dating.
We're gonna, our next episode we're going to do,
Yeah.
it's going to come out in a couple days. We should do one on like people we've caught cheating or crazy stories. And you got any stories? Anybody cheat on you, Dean?
I got something. Yeah. Something.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll talk. That'll be a fun episode.
Oh my God, that'll
Like
be so
relationships
fun.
gone wrong.
I love it. Yeah. Who hurt you, Dean? I'll murder
Been hurt,
them.
Jack. I'm a musician. What do you
His
think?
whole 22 years.
I know.
Of
My
life,
whole
he's been hurt.
22 years
He's
of
been
life.
hurt. He's going to make a
so
song called
hurt.
22.
22, like
Instead
Taylor.
of
No.
22.
Didn't
Can
you
you
do a
something?
Taylor parody? Did you
I
do
did.
it? You did.
We were never ever. Wait, what was her song? We were never ever.
Getting back together. Yeah.
So my song was a parody where Eric Schwartz said called "We Were Never Ever Together" or something like that. Where she was crazy, Taylor was crazy, and she thought we were together. But we
Guys,
weren't.
Google this parody.
Dude, it's so funny.
It's so
It blew-
funny.
Can I tell you a story about that parody? And if we can, don't play the video. Get the screenshots on it.
Yeah.
This is the Dean or Ashley, the other producer. But what was crazy is I was interviewing Amy. She's a big actress. This just shows you how out of the game I am. Because 5 years ago, I
Amy
could.
Adams?
Yes.
Okay.
I was interviewing.
I am here.
I was interviewing Amy Adams, and before the interview starts, she leans over and goes, "Hey, camera's off." She goes, "I love your parody of Taylor Swift." She goes, "Everybody's here, watch it. I make everybody watch it. It's so funny." And I was like, "Yo, that's a cool moment right there, right? That was a
That's
cool moment."
really cool.
Amy Adams loved my parody with Eric Schwartz of Taylor Swift's song. Yeah, and then Taylor Swift people banned it and all that stuff. But
Did?
I don't think
The
it's even
Swiftie.
out.
I have a Swiftie story too, but let's talk about your parody.
No, but that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. But it like if you get to see it, it's somewhere out there.
It's really good.
Make sure you check it out. We were never ever actually together. That's the name of it. With Eric Schwartz. It's so good. It's frame by frame, just like her video.
It's
it was
so
shot
good.
in one shot too. It's pretty.
It was
phenomenal.
a one shot.
One shot. And I got O-Town to be in it. O-Town was saying, yeah,
I love O-Town.
Screenshot me and O-Town
Oh my
because they were
God.
singing the chorus with me.
Oh my God! Bring this parody back. I did a parody. We did Plank Space instead of Blank Space. That was a fun parody.
Yeah.
We did a parody in 2016, A Million Reasons Why 2016 Sucked.
Uh-huh.
And we shot it right after Lady Gaga shot A Million Reasons, and we got the same guitar she used, and she retweeted ours.
Oh, that's
like,
dope.
I miss the parody era. We did so many fun parodies back in the day.
Yeah, and artists supported it. Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
I think she took ours down. No hate.
Oh my
No
God.
hate. But you know, she took it down.
It is what it is.
But
All
I
press is good press,
but
Michael.
I think today if she watched it, she would think it's funny because she was at a different
She really had a
space.
sense of humor back in the day.
I don't think she did
It
because she was being
changed a bit.
she's been attacked her whole
All
life.
the time. She was very defensive, and I get that. I mean, it was probably right after Kanye did the thing. It was
Yeah.
a lot. There was a lot.
And then they were making fun of her because the only reason she's famous because she makes songs of breakups and guys do the same thing. I get
love
it.
We
I
live
get
for a breakup anthem. Are you kidding me?
Like we never want to see you happy, Taylor.
I know,
mean, like-
Taylor. Happy Taylor is just not as fun.
It's like a happy Adele. What are you gonna sing
Happy
about?
Adele, right? Like I want to hear "Hello." I can't do it. Hello.
No, please
it's
don't.
me.
Please don't.
I won't do it again.
No, don't do it.
Maybe I will.
No,
I
we're
don't
good.
know.
No, we're good. How long has this podcast been going,
We're at
Dean?
42.
No.
Yep.
We are not at 42.
Stop.
Oh, we gotta go.
Oh,
How,
I know.
you got other stories? Well, okay, we'll continue this on the next
Well,
one.
Zendaya, I mean, she's
yeah,
making like
Zendaya.
a million. So, Zendaya, thank God you were on the treadmill next to her dad. She's making now almost, I think it's almost $2 million an episode for Euphoria. So,
Good for her.
for you.
Check us out. I'll be in New Jersey. I'll be in San Francisco on the 9th, New Jersey, 10th and 11th. Where can people find you?
And Magic Mike Live at the Sahara Hotel. No, actually, no. I'll be at the Hollywood Improv April 13th. So come to the Hollywood Improv, and I'll be, I think, at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club April 6th.
Oh, I'm doing Jimmy Kimmel's the 26th through 29th. So if you want to come by and do it.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, just tell me what shows you want to
Okay.
come on. Yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. All right. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Later.